Listen, I've been told you enjoy mischief. I waited out on the side of the road, thought I just wanna know the taste of your lipstick. Our tongues have only touched a couple times before. Are you just another sin or something more? You appeared when I got in the car. You asked, can I take you somewhere? It isn't too far. Listen, I was just thinking, if you don't mind, we could really unwind. Let the windows down, let the outside in. There's this band called Lamp, I don't know if you've heard. Might fall in love, but that's just the word. You said I was in love a long time ago, so just put that shit on. Fuck taking it slow. Listen, I've been told you're a bit Christian, but the way you look at me just makes me think you could burn a Bible or three. Oh yeah. We got to the spot on top of a mountain, alone in the dark, trading tastes of each other's skin, tongues and lips above the heart and below the shin. Only one thing left to say when we removed our faces. My guts are pink and covered with glitter. Rip our hearts and squeeze the blood into a mixture. You're worth every bite, no matter how bitter. Toss our limbs into the tub. Nobody will see, I'm sure. Will we hold hands and visit hell together? Or is going to heaven alone that much better? Will you help me see the sparkles in myself? Or will you leave me to the mind bugs like everyone else? strip ourselves in ways to never could. We can get our feet wet in ways they say they never would. We can get into a rhythm and keep dancing with the beat. We can bash our heads and mash the bones together with the meat. What you don't seem to understand is that this isn't romance. I'm just another mass of goo, telling my muscles what to do. So if you just wanna splash, then I'll put on a show. But if your feelings wanna clash, should I stay or should I go? You get enough humans in a room, how can you tell anyone apart? Once you really just let your shell loose, how can you care about the beating of your heart? Once you've had enough to drink and not enough time to think, you might turn a bit pink. You'll be a thing of the past, and you will not be the last. The bottles will be smashed, and we will step on the glass. But until then, let's try to feel something. Add a spit into the mix, put some licks into a kiss. Turn a bit pink. Turn a bit pink. You wanna be like me? Touch the first one you see. You wanna be like me? Then don't stop to think. letting it accelerate, robbing you before it's too late. Poison wine flowing in our veins. Let's exchange our pain. Spit rain flowing in between. I know what you mean. Hot fire, hot fire, hot fire, hot fire. You think you love me, but you really just want hot fire. Hot fire, hot fire, hot fire. You think you're above me, but we burn in hell together. Hot fire, hot fire, hot fire, hot fire. Wow. I wanna breathe hot fire. Hot fire, hot fire, hot fire. I wanna fight, but I find it would not be fair. Hot fire, hot fire, hot fire, hot fire. Do you feel the flame? Or do you know my name? I know that it can't be both. Let's just get that straight. Something where we get to be sick, sick, sick. The door is for, it's for closing. You know what the floor is for, it's for laying on while you're overdosing. I just wanna be smothered by you. I just wanna be drugged by you. I just wanna be so covered in you that when I shower I can still smell you. Why you gotta be like that? If you don't punish me, I'll never know how to act. I got blood on the sheets, you got scratches on your back. You're saying never went away, that's a fact. I don't wanna make amends, I wanna make a mess. I never liked your viola or the things I owed it. I miss being covered in your slumber and sweat. I don't want your flowers or to be your friend. Suck the tongue right out of my skull. Smash our teeth together until they're cracked and dull. I want your heart, but not your soul. So what? Smoking a cigarette at a stoplight. I miss you so little, I'm convinced it's not right. It was ambitious to assume I needed you in my life. You brought my body back just to take my eyes. When I hear your name, let me tell you what I think about our bodies melting together while I'm laying on the ground. Cold bubbles passing back and forth between our mouths until you back away, tell me to swallow it down. Our bodies so intertwined, I wanna turn inside out, ready to feel every piece of you without a single doubt. It takes me some time to remember your face, but I promise I've not forgotten your taste. I I guess things changed when your mirror was shattered, but this have happened anyway. I guess it doesn't matter. A simple reminder written in purple marker. Once you lose the fire, I guess the world gets darker. I dropped off your CDs and left you many apologies. The thing that bothers me is that I don't feel sorry. I just hope you know that I don't hate you. I don't hate you. So what? 2 bodies in the depth of the night, separated by distance but not by mind. The most raw view of what I am. We're in 2 different rooms, but I don't give a fuck. Ooh. I can do things to myself you wanna do, and I can do things to myself you tell me to. And if you aren't here, we can still pretend. And then when you leave, I'll still have evidence. Don't pretend like you came nervous. We both know we're here for the same purpose. I'll tell you everything since you can't see me blush. You look more enticing when I know I can't touch. You know that I crave every angle of you. I know I'm a bitch, but all I say is true. My stomach flutters with every trait. I know I'm a fucker, but homie, don't shake. Look now, feel later, out of town entertainer, like a sculptor, like a painter. Pose your body, no brainer. In the shower, in your room, new package coming soon. Shine bright like the moon for nobody but you. Look now, feel later, out of town entertainer, like a sculptor, like a painter. Pose your body, no brainer. Don't fuss, don't think, no fun if we consider my guts are pink and covered with glitter. I can make the lamp any color you want, and I can show you anything that I got. And if someone comes home, I can show you tomorrow. Present all of me until my skin is hollow. We clean up the mess all by ourselves, and when you walk in, you can never tell our own little secret hidden behind glass. So convenient, so easy, so quick, so fast. If I ever wanna visit, I'll just look in my pocket. If you ever ask what is it, I'll say it's all mine, got it. Ooh. Okay, I've said all I need to say now. tumbling off of rocks, shredded earth and into fire. Below the grass and the dirt and the stone and the core. In reality, we wait. The line never shrinks, only moves. The line slithers across the road and through the huge parking lots and through cars with engines running but wheels silent. It slithers through the cubes of our dumped trash, burned in order to warm us so we can more efficiently burn more trash. It slithers past the prison where we are sat down and sentenced to a dose of something or other which causes us to live lives for 20 years in the span of 20 minutes, in which we all writhe and moan with nothing in our eyes but the occasional sign of pain. We occasionally vomit. In such instances, the liquid is saved for later purposes, and that which may result in our peaceful death, and that which is filth on the floor is promptly cleaned. We suffer, we live, we call to our family, we receive no reply. We fear, we run, we fight, we laugh, we scream, we fail, we learn, we keep going. We are awoken and thrust back into reality where we are quickly shoved out of the chair and out of the room, yelled at by lifeless white faces to continue moving so the next 50 or so individuals can serve their sentences. It slithers all the way to the machine we call. They do not let us tell each other what it is called. In this dark chamber, any number of us may go in at once, where our bodies are ripped apart in whatever way is decided upon by the audience, staring in silence, often horrified, yet nonetheless filled with pleasure. Inside the machine, the mouth is only to vibrate and make contact with varying pieces of our bodies, and when we are done, we fall further, and the extremities are distributed among the audience.